Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Had my 10 miler on Sunday. Rest day before that, 10 miler. Rest day yesterday, and then I'm going to do some critical power testing today. Now that the power meter's work, now that the cork's working again. So yeah, just finishing up a easy little warm up, and then get out on the road for a 3 minute and a 5 minute max effort on the TT bike. 3 minutes. Be nice to hit like pushing on 600, and then 5 minutes go for a big PB, like hopefully a fair way over 500, like 540-ish. That'd be really good. But yeah, we'll get out there and have a good crack at it, see how it is. I'm a long way from Andover, I'll tell you that. 3 minute effort, 575, so pretty good. Just give myself a minute, then have a crack at the 5 minute. Oh, my heart hurts so much. Oh, cooked already. Not surprised though. Takes it out of you. Hard work that. You really don't want to do anything after a max effort, let alone another one. So probably 10 minutes odd rest, 10-12 minutes rest, then got going again. And yeah, I wasn't really feeling up for that 5 minute, but managed the first 2 minutes at 500 and just able to keep plugging away, keep going, which just shows which shape I'm in, that not even feeling fired up, I can still bash out 500 for 5 minutes. I was doing it on a segment that's about KOM's like 5.5 minutes, so got to 5 minutes and I'm like, didn't really empty the tank there, so kept pushing, so I ended up doing 6 minutes at about 500 watts, just over 501, 502, something like that. So yeah, 2 solid efforts, 575 and 500, about the same as Rift Academy last year, but on the cork, not the kicker, and in TT position as well, rather than upright on the road bike. So yeah, happy with that. Good but not insane set of efforts there, but good baseline testing. A good value to be at, but then with specific training for the individual pursuit over the winter, I'd like to think I can bring up this power sort of duration, the real VO2 max efforts. But you know, I know when I'm fit for just outdoor TTs, this is the sort of values I'll be able to hit, because I've hit it 2 years in a row now, on the kicker, and then today on the corks. Try and rebound to this sort of fitness in the winter, and then build on it from there. Looking fab as always. Very bling bike. Out for a bit under 3 hours zone 2. Was out with Zach. That was really nice. Good to catch up with him, but got a bit of a throbbing headache. It's not as bad now, but it's not been feeling good during the course of the ride, to be honest. Excuse number 2. My right shoulder slept funny on it. The lat and shoulder really aren't feeling nice. There's some funky houses, aren't they? Wow. Just heading on back, get something to eat, and then maybe go back to bed because not feeling great. But yeah, still good to get out, even though I got caught in the rain a little bit, but so far it's been very nice. Bit cold, bit underdressed, but we move. Back at Donny Dome to do some cornering practice ahead of the Croft Closed Circuit Champs, about 2.5 weeks time, which I've signed up for now. I mean, I was feeling pretty rough yesterday. Got better towards the end of the ride, like mid-ride my head was kind of throbbing, pretty bad headache, but I had a nap when I got home and felt better after that. A lot better in the evening, but and then better again this morning, but still just like, okay, I'm not quite with it. My body's just like giving me signs of like certain things that are aching. My knee, my lower back was really achy yesterday for like no particular reason, and it's just like, I think it's just signs, my body telling me we want to have a rest here, but I want to keep the season going for 2.5 more weeks and do this Croft race and then shut it down for my off season. Last 3 weeks have been a fair bit easier, lower volume, but I could just take this week as like a full-on rest week, so cut it down from that 11-12 hours to like well under 10. And yeah, just chill out for the rest of this week. I'll try. Hopefully, I'm feeling better by Sunday because I've got a 25 miler in North Yorkshire. So I'd like to be able to do that. Try and get my 400 watts for a 25 miler. But yeah, see how I'm feeling for that at the end of the week. But feeling okay today. But just gonna do my cornering practice ahead of Croft, the 1 hour session here, and then head home. I was originally planning on doing some like TT testing practice at the Hatfield course. I'm feeling okay, but I just decided in the morning that okay, I'll just do my hour at Donny Dome and that'll be good for me. So crack on with that now. Good little session that. Yeah, I feel like that was actually quite productive. Even though the main thing's just going to be learning the specific course that the closed circuit champ's on, so using that practice session before the race, that was still really helpful for me, because I mean you still get the same sort of corners where there's a sweeping ones that you can stay in the extensions for, but you still have to like lean the bike and shift your body weight, and then the ones where you have to actually get out of the extensions. But what I found for the big sweeping corners is it worked best if I just take my inside hand off the extensions and down onto the base bar, not with the purpose of braking, just to kind of have my body weight shifted it better. I feel like I can shift my body weight better moving it to like the outside of the saddle and onto that outside leg. But because I have the other arm in the extensions, my center of mass is actually quite low, which is again good for shifting your body weight and staying balanced over the bike to basically have the most grip through the corner. So yeah, I felt best taking these corners at speeds that I wouldn't be as comfortable on the road bike, whilst like having one hand in the extensions. So yeah, that was really good to find out, because I tried it and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I'm like, okay, let's see what it's like doing that corner fully in the extensions. And fully in the extensions, it doesn't feel nice. It's too twitchy for these sort of corners I'm talking about. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it double in the base bar, and I don't even feel as good in the base bar, and it's going to be slower, and it means that come exiting the corner, you've already got one hand in the extensions anyway, so then you just bring the other one in from the base bar, and then the much easier corners, shift your body weight to the outside extension, and because you're still pedaling through them, and it's only really the hairpin corners where you have to get down into it's a slow speed, so you get down into the extensions, slam on the brakes, and do really put the weight through that outside foot. But yeah, really good stuff that, and yeah, nice little fun session, and I'm feeling good. Headache seems to be fine, but even though I'm feeling good and it's a nice day, I'm just gonna leave it there. Still make this a bit of a rest week. Just be happy with the little session that I've got in instead. Continuing to feel better on the whole. I mean, I felt absolutely fine on my ride yesterday, but today a little bit of a mild headache. Just an hour and a half spin out in Bradfield, really nice. Kind of nippy, but overcast / blue skies and very dry, no rain. I mean, dirty and leavy bits of road where you're just like, oh, can't trust the tyres here. Take some weird lines because of the crap on the road, but yeah, generally a very nice ride, and just an hour and a half spin out to keep me ticking over, and yeah, I'm feeling good. Heart rate's all fine, heart rate variability is all decent, and it's just a little bit of a mild headache, but when I was on the track yesterday, I felt fantastic, really. So yeah, see what I'm feeling like tomorrow, whether I just do like a 1 hour recovery spin or a little bit of an openers ride, like do a warm up and then some sprints maybe. Then yeah, should be absolutely fine for 25 miler on Sunday, where I want to get me 400 watts for a 25 miler. Should be a quick one as well. Dry, low wind, so it could very well be another sub 45 odd minute 25 miler. I reckon it could be quicker than an North Allerton one as well. But yeah, we'll get out there and see. Should be good. Nice little pre-race dick about there. One might be inclined to even call that openers. Getting some sprints, some longer sprints in the leg, just having a bit of fun on the road bike really. Haven't really bothered with openers ride for a good while, I'd say. I'd either do just like a 1 hour recovery spin or even just a full-on rest day and just doing some stretching and mentally preparing for the race. With this week, how it's been, I've not been feeling too great and really just eased off the gas, just been doing some very little volume. I thought it'd be good to get out for a little ride, see how I was feeling. If I wasn't feeling great, I was just going to do a 1 hour recovery spin. If I was feeling all right, then I'd get out and do a few openers. Feeling much better today. Felt pretty rough on Wednesday. That's when the headache was really bad. Then Thursday, I felt pretty good again. And then yesterday, not so good. And then today, feeling really good. So hopefully whatever. I don't think it's any illness per se. I feel like it's just my body just like, we want a bit of a rest here, and I'm like, chill out. We've got 2 more weeks left. Hold on for then. Just cutting the volume back. I know I can maintain a good level of fitness even if I chill the fuck out with my training for these next couple of weeks. But yeah, try and get some hours in. Got the Monsall Hill climb on next Sunday, which will be fun. Start sheet's not available, but the entry list is, and there's quite a lot of interesting names on there, like James Shaw, some really good road racers. Harry Mack, last year's National Hill Climb champion. I mean, I'm not expecting any sort of result at Monsall. It's just a bit of fun for me, but yeah, interesting that it's attracted some big names. Nice and dry, bit cold. Haven't had to wash the road bike, so I'll give that a wash and re-wax the chain. Got my work gloves on. Work gloves and work socks on. God, if I was at Tameside this week, I'd have the absolute piss taken out of me. Even if I'm in normal kit, I get the piss taken out of me at Tameside. Right, here and ready to go. Got a 25 miler today. It's wet, but it's not raining. Maybe a little bit damp in the air, but the wind is extremely low, so I'm thinking it could be a really fast day, really. Just a bit nasty with all the spray on the roads, but yeah, got an hour and 4 minutes until my start time. Just 16 minutes past 9. So yeah, just get the bike ready and get me ready to go. Right, it's clearing up as expected, still very low wind. Yeah, let's crack on with it and head on to the start. Got 20 minutes. Warming up a little bit as well. It was pretty nippy when I got here, but yeah, not feeling too bad. Stopped raining, it's going to be wet on the roads, but like I say, very low wind, so could be a fast one I'm hoping for. I think it's potential to do another 45-minute time trial. Potentially even sub 45 if the conditions are fantastic. So yeah, we'll get out there and try and hold on to 54k an hour as long as possible. And I want my 400 watts. That is a dirty bike right there. Jesus. Wasn't raining, but because of the low wind and lots of rain last night, this morning, it meant the road was absolute spray, plus the country lanes getting to the start and back. That is filthy. Ugh.
Just bought my
Almost had this glorious sunshine. With the low wind, it was always going to be wet on the roads, even if it cleared up like this just before the race, which I was kind of expecting. But yeah, really nice, brilliant event. Nice chat with the organiser at the end there, and yeah, head on home now. Another 45-minute 25 miler, so 45:41, so slightly quicker than the week before the National 10, where I did the Crathorne to Nathan course, which is same road but further up and just a single out and back rather than a 2-lapper. But I knew this course could be as quick or even quicker, especially with the good conditions. 4 seconds quicker than that day, which was 45:45, but not quite as quick as Wales, despite not having as good conditions when we were in Wales. But yeah, very happy with that, and my power meter was working. Got my 400 watts. It was more like 410 actually. So yeah, a week of chilling out after thinking I'm getting some sort of cold / I haven't really felt like it's a cold. It's just my body just giving me signs of we want a bit of a rest here with this weird headache that I've had. So basically just taking it very easy this week. Felt good yesterday, so got out for a bit of an opener ride, just did some longer sprints, and felt good for that. And then, yeah, obviously had good legs today, so can't complain. And then just, yeah, try and get 2 more weeks of decent training in, keep it ticking over. Got the Circuit Champs in 2 weeks' time, Monsall Hill Climb this time next week. Just continue enjoying the fitness, not stressing about trying to push the envelope, you know, and just enjoy the rest of the season, I guess. God, it's gorgeous now. If only. We had so much rain last night, but yeah, it was teetering on. Could have cleared up like this, but I mean, it was all right out there. I mean, it wasn't raining. It was just the spray that was already on the road. The low wind was the critical factor for a quick day.